AKA Man of the People, because I enjoy working for you Carolina Panther fans. And I hope you guys will do me a favor. If you enjoy this video, go ahead right now, hit that like button. Helps other Panther fans find out about the channel, and also hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 6,400 subscribers, because it really does help me do what I love to do. Today's video is going to feature Jaycee Horn, and I tell you, the bigger that this channel grows, the more players and exciting stuff that I could do and get on the channel for. And also got something exciting lined up for Monday, but I want to stay focused with the coverage here for today. So the other day, we went over a long injury report. And so today, as always with these weekly or these daily videos, I want to start out and share with you the injury report so you can know what this team is looking like as we face the Baltimore Ravens and that talented Lamar Jackson. So let's go with the injury report right now. And you see right now we have safety Justin Burris. Illness/concussion. He did not practice today. Cornerback Miles Hartford. He was dealing with his ankle. He did not practice today. Defensive tackle Matthew Ioannidis did not practice today. Dealing with that calf. Says he's not going to play this weekend versus the Baltimore Ravens, but he's doing everything he can and working with the trainers to get back on the field as soon as possible. I hope that he's back out there very soon as well. We also have defensive tackle Davian Nixon dealing with the illness. He did not practice today. Offensive tackle Taylor Moton. This guy gets some veteran days. You can't be mad at him for that. He's been on the league for a while. He is one of our standout guys on that offensive line. But Taylor Moton, his did not practice today. I'd like to point this out. Was not because of an injury. It was just getting some rest for Taylor Moton. Quarterback P.J. Walker is on the list, and I know you guys are going to ask me about maybe Jeremy Chin, which we're going to talk about in a second, as well as Matt Corral. Again, you can't give updates for guys who are not yet on the roster, right? So P.J. Walker did not practice with his ankle. Defensive tackle Marquand McCall, he had an illness. Now, let me touch on a few things. One is about the quarterbacks. I know I just talked about P.J. Walker. We have Baker Mayfield is going to be starting. We got Sam Darnold that is backing him up. And yesterday mentioned about Coach Wilks saying that he's going to try to get Sam Darnold some reps even though he's not a starter. And I still don't like that. I mentioned that yesterday. Why are we taking reps away from Baker if nothing's wrong, potentially, right? And we're just saying, hey, be prepared to come out. Are we really trying that hard to get Sam Darnold back into this lineup? And if we are, why? Why are we doing that so hard? Do we want Sam Darnold to come in and actually be the starter for the rest of the season, and P.J. Walker and Baker Mayfield are going to be on the bench? I don't know. I don't like that too much, but I want to touch on that really briefly. And then also in relation to the injury report, sorry, I got a bunch of screens up. Bear with me just a second. Frankie Louvu was not on that list today, as he is back out practicing with the Carolina Panthers. So that's good to see some of these guys returning from being on the did not practice list to actually getting some reps. I know having Frankie Louvu out there would be great. We're going to be playing against a talented offense that has a big running game, huge weapon, and Lamar Jackson. So I took some time today to go one-on-one with cornerback Jaycee Horn to talk about a few things, missing Donte Jackson, and how they're going to deal without having Donte Jackson out there, as well as chasing around Lamar Jackson. How does the secondary prepare for such a dynamic guy who can throw the ball extremely well, and he can also run the ball extremely well? And we had a few other fun moments. So here's the interview I had with Donte Jackson. Do not like to wear a mouthpiece. So when do you have? Hold on. I said Donte Jackson. Sorry, hit the like button, right, if you haven't done so already. I meant cornerback Jaycee Horn. So let me start this video over for you guys. Here we go. Do not like to wear a mouthpiece. So when do you have it in, when do you have it out? What's that about?
I don't even remember the last time I wore a mouthpiece. Probably like my freshman year of college. Yeah. It'd be hard to breathe and communicate at the same time with it in, so I always had it hanging. It's kind of like a style thing.
So it's there, but it's never worn.
No, I never put it in my mouth. It's just a style thing.
Okay, somewhat related. How much of your game is the verbal talking with opponents when you're back there playing?
I mean, I talk, but it ain't really like, it's all in fun, really. Like, I just be trying to have fun out there. But if they take it there, and they get offended. That's usually when it goes south and, you know, we start going at each other. But I like to talk and just have fun, even if it's to my guys on my team, the other team. I just try to have as much fun as I can out there.
All right, you guys are going to be missing Donte Jackson not only this week but for the rest of the season. How do you make, or what adjustments do you go to make when that absence is there, like a guy like Donte?
I mean, thankfully, I feel like we got a lot of guys in the corner room that can step up and make plays, and all of us showed that. Like, even down to Tay Hayes, you're a good corner. You know, Keith been making plays this year when his number was called. CJ done made a lot of plays, but we definitely gonna miss Jack, and not even just on the field, but more so off the field. Just his energy is infectious in the locker room with every position. And work, I hit him today during meetings. I'm like, bro, it feels so different without you here because it feels like school now when he's not here. Like, he light up the room with just, you know, his energy and his personality. So we going to miss him from that standpoint. And, you know, we all know the type player he is, one of the fastest guys in the league, you know, a real good corner. So we definitely going to miss him on the field too. But, you know, we're going to try to, you know, fill in for him and try to make it work.
Now, I know for when you're playing a quarterback like Lamar, I know for the defensive lineman, they say it's important that you stay in your gaps. For secondary, what's important for you when you're playing a guy like Lamar Jackson?
Really just plastering downfield, you know, keeping your eyes out the backfield because he can get away from any situation. Like, he's shown that since he came in the league. So we just got to do a good job of keeping our eyes on our man, not letting people get behind us and scramble drill, and, you know, lead the containing and stuff up to the D-line. We just got to do our job in the back end.
So there you go. Hey, I just like talking, having fun while I'm out there. But if you take it there, he's not afraid to go there. And it certainly sounds like he's missing his fellow cornerback, Donte Jackson. So again, if you enjoyed these videos, if you enjoyed the one-on-ones that I get with the players, got something lined up for you Monday that I'm going to tell you about a little bit later. Got our pregame show for this Sunday that's going to be great, feature even more interviews that I have for players. So hit the subscribe button. Help me get to 6,500 subscribers. I promise I enjoy doing this, and we'll continue to, you know, listen to you all and do what you want to do and ask questions to players that you want to have asked. Speaking of, let me give a few shout-outs before I get off here. Lonzo, King Robinson, and Joy Long said, ask JC if he's comfortable with covering all the wide receiver ones. You know this guy has lots and lots of confidence. So open locker room is over, so I don't have a chance to go back in there and talk to JC, but I'm pretty sure that him and Donte may be fighting over which guy gets to cover the wide receiver one if they had the opportunity. But that'll wrap up today's coverage here at Bank of America Stadium as the Carolina Panthers, again, they get ready to take on the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson in Baltimore this Sunday at 1 o'clock. I invite you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit the like button, help other Carolina Panther fans find out about the channel, and hit the bell notification, right? We go live, or I go live. My man Andre Cassidy, my co-host, isn't with me today. I'm used to saying we. But we go live on this channel for the purpose of interacting with you. And we're on all platforms, Twitter and Facebook. But if you like the interaction, I encourage you to get on over to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and be able to interact with us. And you now have a friend in the media to ask all of your Carolina Panther questions. So I'm Chris Jenkins covering Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe at Bank of America Stadium. Thanks.